Hello chat, welcome back to the 100 Hours of Shiny Hunting in Legends Arceus. In the last stream, we found, well, I mean, to be fair, we didn't really find too much, but we did find some really crazy things because we found a shiny alpha unknown, which was our sixth, I think, one that we found. We found Chewy. Everybody loves Chewy. We found, what else did we get? I found some stuff off stream as well. And I also unintentionally broke the record for most shinies I got in 1 hour. Because I only recorded for an hour after stream, and I found 6 more. Which I would like to let you know, means that we are currently at 96 shinies for the entire video. Swap those numbers around, it's an even crazier number. And the game plan today is we're gonna hit that big hundo. I think that's the game plan today. Let's go on over to the ranch. Oh wait, I'm gonna try something that I've never tried before, everybody. Get ready for this. I found out, you guys told me, I wanna see if this is true or not. You guys told me that if I hold the home button, I can turn on my Switch too. This entire time I've been going to just press the button on my Switch. I would get up and go and press the button rather than use the button. So I'm just gonna see if it works. Let's see. Oh, I thought you guys were trolling. Okay, well that does work. That does work. That's good. That's good information to have. Bro is new to consoles. Bro is new to being banned from my chat. Sacred Fire, thanks for the 18 months. Razor, thanks for the 4 months. I've returned to you. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Let's do a small, and by small, enormous prediction. Do we get a shiny by... Wait, this is the emergency prediction. We always do this. This is the first one. Do we get a shiny in the next 10 minutes? That's basically one run through the map. All right, let me get this. Let me get this. Okay. Yeah, apparently it does work on the first Switch as well. I don't know how I didn't know that, but, oh wait, I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'll just do this. Yeah, because we're doing massive outbreaks, we can check all of them too, or like we've already done massive outbreaks. And there's quite a lot of neat stuff. Like one that I got yesterday, actually I'll just tell you what I got. Why not? I found a Chatot. Again, it was immediately when I started recording, which is not that exciting. But then I found Primplup. I found another starter on our list. Actually, I'm gonna go to this one first. And what did I find after that? I found another Remoraid, and as I mentioned, this area is Remoraid Central. We will be finding a stupid amount of them. And apparently Floatzel as well. Hey, I don't have it, so it's fine. I just, you know. There we go, number 1, baby, number 1. Wait, I have 3 balls? There's no way that's true. That can't be right. Maybe we keep this momentum going. Let's see. Do this. All right. Don't count that one. I ended it the moment that it happened. Not to worry. But we'll do another one. Do we find one in 14 minutes, chat? And then what did I find after that? I found Mantine. I found a Mantine. That was really cool. Unfortunately for the coastlands, there aren't really a lot of exciting outbreaks you can do. That may be a hot take, but like if you look at what's here, like I'll do Togetic, but the rest are kind of not great. Then I got a Starly, and then I got a Gyarados. Happini's right there. Right. True, we could get Basculin. Yeah. There's buff men. Type 1 if you like buff men. And then we just got Floatzel. And Davis, thanks to the 9. Check this out. This is all you. You did this. I can't believe it, Davis. Why did you do that? We were all really excited for that. And that's why there are 2 Shellos outbreaks. John, when are you hitting 1 million Twitch subs? Well, chat, they currently have a promotion. You can really boost those numbers. For every 5 gifted subs, there's a promotion where there will be extra free subs gifted on top of that. Which means that if you gift 5 subs, it can gift up to another 5 at no cost to you. Did you manage to get a Koraidon? I did. Koraidon and Miraidon. I don't know if I'll do the Prinplup outbreak because I already have a Prinplup. I got it yesterday. Yeah, no? Anything there? Monkey. Okay. Can you do Celio? No, I mean, I'll catch it, though. Rebel, thanks for the 20 gifted. See? I wouldn't lie about it, chat. I wouldn't lie. There's another 4 gifted on top of that. Vegemite, thanks for the 6 gifted. I appreciate it. Hold on now, chat. Hold on. That's packs. That's like 30 packs right there. Give me 1 second. Rebel, thank you so much for the 25. 24? 24. I'll say 25. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, guys. Yeah, that lasts until... There's what, 2 more days of it? It's the end of the month? How many days are in this month? 31? 30. I think I would know this after being alive as long as I've been, which is 46 years, by the way. Thank you so much for the 24 gifted. Out of curiosity, Chad, should I open the newest set of Pocket, or should we go back? Like maybe I do Eevee Grove or something. Oh no, I've opened a lot of Eevee Grove. Holy moly, what is happening? What the heck is happening, chat? Okay, hold on. let me catch these babies who are giving me they're giving me a lot of kisses. I thought you were still in your late 20s. No, chat, I'm 43. I'm 43. What is happening? Rebel, thank you for the another 24 gifted. Oh. Watch out. Can you guys keep track of how many packs? Is that 50 now? Are we opening 50 packs? Do I just buy max pack points? I thought you were 83. Oh, wait, I skipped over Mantike. I'm so sorry, Mantike enjoyers. There's no way you're 43. What do you mean? Okay, that was a waste of time. We keep going. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for the subs. I am very appreciative of it. To answer your question, though, no, I'm not hitting 1 million subs. I don't think that would happen. There is no subathon that I will do that will get us even remotely close to that. However, we can definitely try. I'll do some insider trading. I will gift myself some subs to boost the numbers. Skorupi. That was the second wave. Here. I don't even, chat, what do I even say now? What do I even say? Rebel, thanks for another 24 gifted. What the, chat? Chat, do you want me to cry today? More packs, okay. I just want to let you know, full transparency, chat, I can only open 100 per day. So we will have to find it. Wait! I have real packs. I have real packs. I don't know how many I have because admittedly they're not mine. Now just wait. My friend left them at my house because they were getting delivered to my house. He's like, oh, I sent it to the wrong address. Just keep them. And I'm not gonna say no to that. I did say, oh, I don't want to do that. And then he said, yeah. No, you can. And I don't know how many packs are in there. But I know it's Black Bolt, White Flare. Okay, I'm just gonna check and see how many I have. I don't know how many I have.
What the heck is happening?
Look. It's Black Bolt, White Flare, both of them. Which is what? 6 packs. There is one small issue though, chat. I think that may make it a PSA 4. But we'll figure that out when the time comes, I guess. I just dropped it on the floor. It's now a PSA 2. That's so sad. Okay, anyways. Okay, so is that 100 gifted? I don't even know anymore. That's 100 packs. For what do we do for this, chat? I feel bad even saying that, but like, what do we... Prediction, please, our points. Bro. Wait, they're right. A pack for every shiny. Do you guys want me to do that? Oh, no, my Togetic. I'm gonna be Toge's sick. Open it in a handstand. Like the entire booster box in one handstand. Good morning, Johnstone. I had someone named Johnstone come into my job last night. Narc. That's crazy. Togekiss D's nuts. Type 1 if that was a good one. I genuinely don't even know how many subs that is. Because it's been in the past 5 minutes. 50, 75. I think that's 85 subs. Thank you for the 85 gifted. One, it made me laugh. Radio, you're just a bundle of joy, aren't you? Rebel, thank you for the 6 gifted. Add 5 more. Okay, I guess we will full packs max. Let's do it once the prediction is up. We will do it at 11:30. Everybody clappies in chat. I think it was 4,000 subs. I'll say it. Thanks for the 4,000 gifted. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. That's like unbelievably generous of you to do. And it's also really good for the community. Obviously because people get no ads, but as I've been saying, you get no ads for the entirety of like the first week of the ZA release. So you guys can watch without having to worry about, oh wait, no way, I found a rare shiny Colossian Brute Bonnet. I'm sure I could pick a better Pokemon than that. Colossian. Yeah, no, that wasn't one of my better choices, I'll be honest with you. Cramorant, Dalmise, okay, Dalmise. And then the point is, you wouldn't miss it because there would be, you know. I don't really know the direction of this conversation anymore, to be honest with you.
Wow, what a number. I've really enjoyed your streams. Well, not you per se, mainly Checkam. But you do alright as well.
Chat, there is no fathomable way that there is more chair footage than my own being. We're lying now. We're lying for fun. Bulging. When did that even come up in conversation? Who said that? Worst support. Thanks for the 36 months. Where's my music? YouTube, I'm gonna cry. This is the second time I've had to restart. Is YouTube down? Is there no YouTube anymore? They got rid of it? Why is there no YouTube music? Oh, it just didn't work on my VOD channel, but it worked on my main channel. That's science and junk. Okay. It's a curse of the Togetic. Wait, is there a flying one here, chat? I'll go out of my way for that. I will. Bookie, thank you for the 6 gifted. I appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, you guys cool with me opening a pack for every shiny that I get? Which we already have one, because I got that Floatzel. That's right there. And we will probably find a lot. A lot here. Considering this is the, I mentioned it yesterday, but this location has the most spawns out of any map. There are 410 total Pokemon that you can see here. And every ride that I do, I definitely don't see all of them. Because a lot of them are hidden in the water. But I guarantee you know what? I'm just gonna call it right now. If I fly over there by the hand, I'm gonna encounter a shiny Remoraid. That's how confident I am in the shinies here. Hold.
You would cry, wouldn't you? You a little crybaby, John? Do you lay down in a fetal position in the shower and have a little cry?
No. No, I wouldn't cry. Ever. No, they distracted me.
Currently hearing a second you through game share on my Nintendo Switch 2 trademarked.
Now what, doubters? Right on the dot, too. You know what they call that? Quasi, actually. Statistically, very unlikely. And that's just one. Let's just not do a prediction right now because I'm gonna do all of the TCG pocket packs. Unless you wanna do one, do I find a shiny in a 10 pack that I'm opening? That's totally fine. That works. Just because I don't want to waste, because we do it on a timer. Boogie, thanks for the tier 1. You gifted before you subbed for yourself. That's baller. I appreciate it so much. Thank you guys so much for the gifteds. Yurliv, thanks for the 16. See, chat? It's random. It's a random amount. I've never seen like the max amount before, so I don't know if it actually does go to the max amount, but it is random. But thank you so much for the 16. You guys are crazy. Crazy gaming. There is one shiny I mentioned to blue yesterday. There is an Alpha Luminion over here. And I keep skipping over it, and I know people don't really care for Luminion, but if you've seen Luminion in this game, it's kind of cute. Does anyone see the vision? Or are we all just haters? Also, I'm gonna say you're kind of cute. I'm gonna say something crazy. I think I might order a coffee. I don't ever drink coffee, but this past like week, I have yearned for caffeine, and that may be a small addiction that is starting again.
No matcha?
Well, I mean, you know firsthand, there are not a lot of options in the matcha realm, unfortunately. Coffee sucks, bro. Well, if you have the right thing, there are some good like additions you can have to your coffee. John's in his teen girl era. One thing I will say is that they're like, actually, I don't even think I can. You're right, because like there really aren't any good coffee shops by me. Never mind. John's in his performative male era. I'm gonna perform a shiny reaction in a little bit. Just give it time. I just did this bit, so we can't do it again, but soon there will be another one. There is a matcha place. Basic Boy Pumpkin Spice. I don't really care for pumpkin spice. Emily, thank you for adding more rows to the sheet. Fun fact, chat, we have found so many shinies in this video, we had to make the spreadsheet that we use to keep track of all the shinies larger. And I'm currently in the corner of my eye seeing her expand the spreadsheet. Which we are within probably the next 30 minutes, chat. We should hit 100 shinies. Crazy. And it's raining. Devastating news. What do you use to make spreadsheets? Google Sheets. Just keep it on a Google Doc, you know? Super simple. Also, they I don't know when they did it, but they did a banger update to Google Sheets. So if you want to make a spreadsheet, it'll just, you can put like the information in and it will make a pre-made like pretty little layout for you that you can then work on.
Hades 2 to keep me occupied until ZA, and it's so good.
When did that game come out? Hades 2. Was that last week? Oh, we got an English streamer. Okay, so do I know the English language? Yes. Do I speak it well? No. So I would say I'm like 50%. This week? Last week? Gotcha. Yeah, I've never played Hades, but I know a lot of people love it. Send Booba recommendation to you. Zooey mama. Hold on, chat. Jeez. Sorry, I got distracted. Yeah, I'll have to look into that later. Thank you. John has that New Hampshire English. What does that even mean? Genuinely, what do you mean by that? Also, I'm gonna pause the timer because we have to open 100 packs. And 2 other booster packs. We have to do that. We got Booba in chat before Kermit Gabe. Chat, we've had Booba forever. It's quite literally been here forever. So long. It's been 5 ever. Remember to buy or make Ultra Balls? Oh, I'm only buying. Because in game, I have farmed money. I have $3 million. TCG Pocket. I'll have to buy more coins though. Hold on one second. We'll just knock that out right now. 5 years you've streamed. You just had to say it. You just had to say it.
Morning, morning, morning.
I'm going to buy some gold. I did it. I bought some gold, everybody. Okay. Now, my question to you, chat. I should make sure. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let me go here, and then we do this. Then we do. Where is it? Where is it? Here. What do I open, chat? Because I've collected every card from Secluded Springs. We could do Wisdom of Sea and Sky. But like, which one? I feel like I've opened significantly less of this than, well, no, because I don't have the. Wait, no, there's a crazy Umbreon. There's a crazy Umbreon in the Ho-Oh one. I don't believe that I have that. You should do Eevee Grove. I've opened so much of it. I have. These are the free ones, by the way. Baby. Baby. Jake, thanks for the 7 gifted. Thank you, thank you. Doe, thank you for the 11 months. Alon, thank you for the 10 months. You think I would know your name by now? I'm sorry. All right, chat. First one. First one. Shiny Gyarados is in the Lugia one. Well, what I do know is that if you hear a it's good. It's good. Do I have this? I do. I don't remember getting that. Okay, well, that's cute. I definitely don't have that one. I do. Okay, this is a little bit sad. It was a while ago and I wasn't streaming when it came out. Leave me alone. We're looking for shinies, chat. Baby. Oh, I think I do have this. I don't have that. That's a great card. Look at it. Look at how dumb he is with the little, he has a little plant on his head. There's more. Oh, I got a baby. I got a baby card. Cute. I do have the, I'm just gonna stop talking. I'm just gonna shut up. Methinks shiny. Nope, just wait. Okay. Sad. No shiny. But do not worry, chat, have no fear. The predictions, by the way, are gonna be 30 seconds because it takes a while to do all of them. So use your points, chat. How about we just go back and forth between the two of them? Done that before, no problem. Jonathan Estonial. That is my full government name, everybody.
Hi, John.
Hey.
Are you excited for Super Mario Galaxy to come out on Switch? It was my childhood game, so excited to be able to play again. Also, I only played the first pack of TCG Pocket. Is that bad? I'm wishing you the luck for the shiny less than 3.
Okay, well, I have a couple things to say to that. First thing I'll say is if you hear "Pah," it's good. We're kind of up today, I'm not gonna lie to you. We're definitely up today. So here's the thing, I've said this before, chat. I have never played, well, I rented Mario Galaxy back in the day, like at Blockbuster or whatever, like a local shop. But I've actually never played that game, really. I played for maybe an hour. So I'm excited to play it. For sure. I would say so. Additionally, if you've only played the first wave, baby. If you only played the first wave of TCG Pocket, they're doing a drop tomorrow, 2 days from now. No way. Man. They're doing a thing tomorrow. He's sat, everybody. They have a set that's coming out. It's only going to be available for a month, but you have a very, from my understanding, a very high chance of getting any of the EXs that have like ever come out, or like all the competitively viable ones, which is really neat. It's a good opportunity to get a bunch of people who are like too cautious to get in, because how many EXs are there now? It's 1 EX guaranteed per pack. There you go. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. So if you have any interest, that's the set to get into. Especially, like, I think in general you should just do it because you get 2 free packs a day. So, you know, I want to be 100% sure here. You can get shinies from, you can get shinies from this set. I'm just making sure. That would have been really embarrassing if you couldn't. We keep going. $10 a month for 1 extra pack per day? No, it's actually 2. You get 2 packs. Oh, I'm sorry. Your max amount of packs that you can hold is 4. You're right. It is 3. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, not this one. This. That Kingdra was crazy. TCG makes my head spin. Well, I think the TCG Pocket is really easy to follow. It's just the meta is becoming alarmingly large. I didn't think I wanted it, but they're going to have to like vault a lot of cards at some point. Eventually, they're going to have to do it. If Hero Pot's good. It's bad, I did it, it's my fault. That's on me, everybody. Because every card is viable right now. Or sorry, playable, not viable. When are we hitting Master Ball? I got really close multiple times. I just didn't play enough to get there. Bird. That's nice. Bird, everybody. Love him. Love him. Baby. Crobathu, full government. I would not have that card. Wow. I'm sorry, believers. You're getting cooked right now. Been watching your YouTube videos for months and could never catch you on. Hi, John. Glad to be here. Everybody say hi. Welcome to clicking, everybody. We got a whole bunch of great... We got a whole bunch of clicking going on. All right. If you hear a... It's good. It's good. Do a little peek. It's number 1. We do a little peek-see. We do a little... Chat, I'm not even doing anything. That's the craziest part. And I can't hold it because if I hold it, then it just does that. So like, what do I have to be like this? I had to do it like this. I had to carefully, and it broke my audio, and now I'm just mad, chat. I didn't even do that. What is happening? I just got a Burger King promotion. Shout out to women. I love this card. My goodness. I know Nimi is mad right now. Jealous. Okay. I have 2. We have a goal today, chat. The post has moved. Believers, I think that you're up. The question is, what is it? I think it's a shiny. It's just which one is it? Oh my god! Mew. Nidorina. Nice. You're up, believers. Don't have that one. Two. What is that? Wow. Wow, that was awesome. Okay, next pack, chat. You know what? I'm just gonna own it. It's crazy I haven't even completed this set. I feel like I've opened a decent amount. All I did was press it. All I did was press it. All I did. You know what? I'm googing. I'm gonna goog right now. I'm buying a cable. I've reached my limit. I'm actually buying 2 of them. In case one doesn't work, the other one will work. Do you guys want anything while I'm ordering that? Anybody else? Tacos. From Amazon? If you hear a pa, it's good. It's bad, everybody. Everybody look away. Mozzarella sticks. Has anybody ever, you know, like the school suppliers for food? Has anybody bought from them before? Because you can buy like insane bulk. Remember the Bosco sticks? Or like the circle pizza. You can apparently contact the people that, you know, source them. Can you buy the chocolate milk? I'm sure. I'm sure. I have to, because now we're talking about lunch. Did you guys grow up with Hood milk? Did any of you grow up with Hood milk, or is it just me? I lived in the hood. That's not what I meant. I meant it's like if you live in like the New England area, the milk that was given to schools was named Hood, and it just said Hood on it. And it was yummy. If you hear a bah, there's probably a demon in your home. But if you hear a bah, it's good. I'm sorry, I'm sorry! Pickle. That was a paw? I'm sorry, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but that was a paw? Squeakins, everybody. It's Squeakins. He's back for a very limited time. Shout out to our dear love Squeakins. Anything else? Any other kind beings? Squeakins. Yeah, we love Squeakins. Okay. Now what? Front. Chikorita. Epic. That's a sick card. Is there is there a full art Scizor card in this set? Or no? Is that it? There is? I'm gonna need you to get a shiny. How about you relax, buddy? If. Here. Pah! Good. That's not a paw. But it is a Sentret. That one's cute! Bro does not know how to do laundry, though. I refuse to believe. No chance. She's everywhere. She's supervising, I guess. But which one? Crow bath you. I didn't know I already had that card. Never mind. The last card!
Peepo sit.
Shiny Yon Mega. Not bad, Chad. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay. We're still missing some of those first cards. That's crazy to me. I don't know how many more I have to open, to be honest with you. I'm so good luck. Good luck, everybody. Next, if you hear a is good. Okay, relax. Calm down. Calm down now. Oh my god! Hello? Not bad, not bad. Okay, Xatu, cool. Cool. Weavile Slay emote. Okay. It'd be neat to get the immersive. Pickle. Two baby. Nah. Nah. Who is that? That is just a man. I just pulled man alt art. That's me? I don't think so. That's me with my Remoraid. Okay. Awesome. Next. $28,000 cards, how? Money. If you hear a pa, it's good. This is an odd day for gaming, everybody. There were days where we had to grind. And today is not one of them. It's not. You couldn't convince me. Eepy. And that wasn't even one of the paws. Do these shinies count to the total? No. They do not. If only. Entei, okay. What was the paw? Oh. I'm sorry. Oh, that's it. Hey, we got a shiny though. Not mad at that. I think that is 10. I'm gonna check. Okay, we're filling it out. We're getting there. Oh, I can do more. Wow. This has to be it. This has to be the end. Use your points. Static, thanks for the prime. I appreciate it. Brisk Reader, thanks for the 7 months. Thank you, thank you. Hope you guys are enjoying your day today. What do you have planned for this? Well, it's the end of the weekend. What are you guys doing? What are you up to? If you hear a peh, it's good. It had to happen at some point. We had to fall off somewhere. Suicune, we needed that. Squeakins. Scarlet Dex, there you go. You got time. Oopa. Oopa. That one's cute. What do we have? That one was pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie to you. we got one new card, that was cool though. Well, jeez. Imagine that was our only 10, that'd be tough. That has to be it, right? Oh, we waited enough time, I ended up getting a free pack. That's so funny. All right, let's open that. 1 pack and a dream. That was so good. Next. How many have I opened? I'm so confused. Perplexed. Not enough, yeah, I guess.
Oh, hey, John, it's me, Obama.
Hey.
I just came to say thank you for getting me back into Pokemon. What an exciting 7 months. Keep up the good work, champ.
Karma, thanks for the 7. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. I would like to think this is the last one just because of the fact that I don't have many points left. Regardless, if you hear a pa, it's good. Baug. So many Baug. Love him. I have a really good feeling about this one. Now, what could this be? I'm down for another Dawn fan. Dawn fan's cool. But you know what's way cooler than that? Holy moly! Oh my goodness gravy, that's the big one.
Hey John.
Man. That's the best one we got so far, that's for sure. Nice. I think that's it. Okay. Kingdra's cool, but that one's cooler. I'm gonna be honest with you. It is. Insane. Okay.
No shiny.
New prediction, everybody. Brad, thanks for the 7 months. Thank you, thank you. Gotta say, Legends Arceus looks different. Brother, just wait. We're almost there. We've almost done it. And then we have 2.5 hours of the coastlands. And so far, in the past half hour of playing, we found two shiny, which is not that bad. I just got on Twitch, I'm coming from YouTube. Everybody say, hey! Hey! Well, let me tell you, if you are just
It's
tuning in
been
for the
a
first
minute
time,
since I've watched you in the morning. Love watching the VODs on YouTube. Currently shiny hunting Phantom. Shout out to the Pokemon Company for the awful distribution this year.
and they're not wrong, chat, they're not wrong. Thanks for the 3 Sublime, I appreciate it. You saw that, right? You saw, did I get a little half? A little taste? The 2 for fun. Neat. Oh, cute. Love that. Oh. 2 Chikorita. All right, I think this is it. R.I.P. R.I.P. What I was saying is, if you are tuning in for the first time ever to stream, oh, epic, we got that. I'll be playing a lot of ZA when it comes out, and so if you want to watch somebody play a lot of Legends ZA, I'm your guy. A lot of people will say that they will, but not like me. I'll say it.
Do you think we might get new regional forms in ZA?
Yeah. How many were in this game, in Arceus? Paid DLC before game, yay. That's how they do announcements. Also, yay. Because they had like, I think it was like 10 or something, right? Furby, thanks for the 27. No IRL packs? I totally forgot about that. That's my bad. Yeah, we have 2 shinies, and so we opened 2 packs. I cut my nails since so I don't have any nails. Nails! Also, if you've never seen this set, the pull rates are typically really, really, really good. I almost dropped one. I'm a gay Greem. Oh, wait. Wait, that's good. Oh, I already skipped one. Monkey. Orb. Whirlipede. Fracture. Crocodile. Behem. Alomomola. Guy. Caracosta. Sad. But that's why they gave us 2 packs. Swap camera. This is a tiny camera opening. Very rare. Okay. Guess the energy. I'm a gay. Yeah, I was gonna say lemon. Oh, it's not. That's a good guess, though. Audino. Rock. Monkey. Toad. Musharna. Oh. En's Plan. Minchino. Muna. Everybody stop! Woman! Shout out to women, everybody! All right! What does she do? Heal 40 damage from each of your Pokemon. Wait, that's a very smart and strong woman. We love that. Okay. I'm actually gonna leave. Okay, we got 1 Remoraid. And I guess I'll just run it now. There we go. I got a Master Ball? Oh, is that good? Is that a good thing? Goomy. Do you need to buy balls? I mean, I can buy them here. I hope I have enough money. Oh yeah, I have enough money. This game any better on the Switch 2? It is, it's pretty much the same. There isn't really anything different about it. People have said that they want a performance upgrade for this game. But the only thing I can see them actually doing for that is just making the game 60 FPS. Because I really have never had any extreme lag in this game, ever. Yeah, because like every game that I've ever played has had at least some lag spike happen at some point, and that definitely has happened in this game, but not to the degree of, you know, like Scarlet and Violet or whatever. So I don't know if the need to upgrade this game is really there. 60 FPS would be cool though. It would be fun. Better view distance for what? Like in terms of seeing Pokemon in the distance? An upgrade could also increase the amount of Pokemon. Yeah. It could, it's true. I just don't know how the spawn mechanics work in this game in comparison. Because it is different than Scarlet and Violet. Because Scarlet, or in this game, when you load into a map, all of the Pokemon are like already made before you show up. Whereas that's not how that works in Scarlet and Violet. So I don't know if they would add more spawns. Yeah, I don't think it would work the same way. They would have to actually like add more to the game for that So, and I don't think that they care to do that. It would be neat. Shinies don't despawn in PLA, so yes and no. So when you load up the map, if it's a Pokemon that is always there, like day and night, it's not affected, it will always be there until you leave. Oh, I didn't mean to go there. But let's just say you encountered a Ghastly, a shiny Ghastly. If it turned daytime, it would disappear. But everything else would stay. Like if you found, if this Ninetales was shiny, it would always be shiny no matter what, until the moment that I left the map. Which is neat, it's a cool little feature. But Scarlet and Violet are completely different. Does it come back at night again, or does it generate a new Ghastly? No, it's just gone after that. The way that it used to work pre-Daybreak DLC is if there was a shiny that was on the map, that slot was just shiny. It's almost like how it works in Pokemon Go. So let's just say that it was,
Johnstone, yeah.
you could basically do a shiny swap in the original games, or in the original update. So let's just say that you had a Bidoof in the Obsidian Fields that was shiny. If you just waited for it to be nighttime, just like wait for it to roll over, it could turn into like a shiny Drifloon instead. There's a little hack you could do to get more different shinies if you have if you don't want to get a dupe. I really hope we can shiny hunt our starters in ZA. I can assure you that that won't be a thing. However, if it's anything like this game, you can just get them in the wild. Which I know that that's not the same thing. I get that. But we have had shiny lock starters for so long that I cannot fathom that they will ever do it again. That's just how they wanna, that's how they wanna make the games, you know? With the only exception being BDSP. But that's just because that game was a remake. That I think was the logic behind that. So. Yeah. I don't know. That's an old conversation. I feel like we have talked about every angle of that one for sure. I'm still stuck on the fact that we're basically 2 weeks away. The game is almost here, chat. It's a little bit crazy to think about, but it's imminent. And what I will tell you, chat, I'm just gonna let you know, I would start muting some terms on like Twitter or whatever social medias you use, because it's gonna be, you know, this is around the time frame, chat, where the game, somebody gets their hands on the game. So I'm just letting you know, this is your warning. So mute whatever accounts you need to. Do what you gotta do. Yeah, because and what I will do, chat, is this is typically what I do for most games, is when the game gets spoiled, I will try, you know, like I kind of just spoil it for myself, even though I don't want to. But I will mute terms, so if somebody comes in, they're like, hey, did you hear about Mega Brute Bonnet? Sorry, I have to keep using it. I said it once. You know, that won't come up in chat. Because some people don't have any regard for other humans, and they just really want to just talk. So. Yeah. Is this a 100-hour no sleep challenge? Yeah, I haven't slept since the last time I slept. Drag, 6 of the 23 months. Thank you.
Raise the roof.
Yeah, so I'm just warning you in advance, chat. This is around that time period. It's usually about a week and a half before the game comes out that the game is somebody gets their hands on a copy. Did you hear about Mega Rikachu F? Yeah. I was really excited for Rikachu, but now I'm a Rikachu hater. Back in the day, I was really excited, because if you don't know, Rikachu is just a really disgusting and smelly evolution of Pikachu. And its moves are like stink bomb. It had a lot of potential in the old metagame, but now it's not. It's just washed. Gunk shot, exactly. You get it. Yeah, because how many days do we have left, chat? 18, right? I think it's 18 days. Yeah, I'm pretty confident within the next... Actually, it's technically 17. Actually. Because Australia gets it in our time zone. A little bit, like a day earlier. But, yeah. I would say probably 4 or 5 days is when you should just ditch the internet for a little bit. At least Twitter, just avoid that. Wherever you get your Pokemon news from, I would dip from those. Unfortunately, one of those places is like YouTube, which makes me so sad. I really will never understand the norm of like content creators who make thumbnails that just outright spoil. Like I'm fine if they're like, hey, this new thing got leaked and it's like very censored to the point where you can just see the color. Like you have no idea what it is. You just know that it's something. But people who are there every single year, there's some content creator who will just outright post the photo in the thumbnail. And it just, every single time, it makes me so annoyed. Is that a pregnant man, Beth? How did we get there from that conversation? I'm not mad about it, but I don't know how we got there. That's not spoiled about the last fight. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. Fortunately, I already knew about it by the time that it happened. But yeah, I saw the comments of that. That one was genuinely one of like the most, like, I was annoyed by the person who did that. And they, not to make any drama, but they were very like defensive about it. They're like, it's not that big of a deal. You're gonna find out anyways. It's like, well, let them. Let them find out when they want to, not when you want them to. Because you want $30. Anyways. This is my warning to you. I'm sure I'll keep bringing it up, Oh, wait! Another huge gaming alert, everybody! Tune in. The Treasures of Ruin end like tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow. Make sure you redeem them. Make sure you do it. They're still up. You can do it. And if you don't, you'll probably not get them for another 4 or 5 years. So, that is your reminder. And here's the thing, I'm a little bit of a hypocrite. Did I get the ones on stream? Yes, I did. But I wanted to do it on different profiles, and so I'll also be doing that after stream at some point. But John, I don't even have Scarlet and Violet. Okay, then you're good, you're safe. Need all 7 Switches to have them. That's true. It is essential. I've seen people stockpile 30 each. I don't think I need that many, but if I have like 2 of each, cool. Cool. That sounds good to me. But yeah, I believe that ends the end of the month. I'll have to, Emily, could you check that for me? Make sure I have the date right on that. It would make the most sense if it was, but. John, what would you as a shiny look like? Chat, I've been live for an hour. There's no way you guys have run out of questions to ask me. That's crazy. What am I checking? When does the Treasures of Ruin end? Like the event for that. What day? Burger Circle? Yeah, no, I'm Circle for today. Young. Yeah, you're getting timed out, buddy. Also, you could do me a favor, chat. Check those primes. If you link your Amazon account, your Twitch account, you get free prime sub. No ads during ZA. Very epic. You choose 1 in 8192 streams to appear shiny on stream. Oh. Chat, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know how to contribute to this conversation. September 30th? Okay, cool. What's your favorite Pokemon anime protagonist? Okay, so I have a little bit, like I've been watching the anime a little bit recently. To be fair, I'm only watching Advanced Battle right now. So I don't know. This is like limited, I have limited resources. What I will tell you is it's not Tracy. It's not. Sorry. It's not. Is there no Gamba? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that. I can do that. I don't know. I haven't watched enough of the anime, chat. I've seen maybe in total 4 out of the, how many seasons they have? It's almost 30. Unfortunately, I'm not the one to, I'm well more versed in the games. You can sing the theme songs? I mean, I know, yeah, I think, yeah, for the first, yeah. It's definitely not Brock. The more that I watch the first few seasons, the more I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. Brock's kind of freaked out for like the first 4 seasons. Like every single woman he approaches. One that's crazy to me, I don't know if you guys remember this, but this is like season, I think it's season 3, where Brock comes back after staying with Professor Ivy. There's a whole gloom and doom episode where he is just devastated when anybody brings up the name Professor Ivy. He's like, so he's like, oh yeah, Professor Ivy has that. He's like, stop. I'm not even exaggerating. That is genuinely, he would get upset if anybody brought her up. And they did not go into the lore as to why that reasoning is. You know, we can presume. Have you seen the Vietnam PLZA pre-order bonus? I have not. I didn't know that they got specific special pre-order bonuses. What is it? There've been some good, like for the last Legends game, this one, there are some really good ones that we had. A lot of them were from Japan. But Brock was still likely swooning over Jenny, and Ivy had enough. Jenny, Joy, every woman. Singapore 2, what is the pre-order, chat? It's a whole diorama of the city. What do we get again? A sticker? All right, it's not bad. Sam, thanks for the prime. That's not bad at all, chat. You get a ZA notebook? Cool. Very, very nice. Yeah, I mean, the Best Buy one seems, for the US at least, it seems like the best one. The only thing is, so for that one, if you don't know, you get a play mat. Or it could just be like a desk mat, whatever you want it to be, right? But it says on there that it's a $30 value by pre-ordering and getting it for free, which implies that you can just buy it whenever you want to buy it. And so I don't know if they just like wanted to be like, oh yeah, it's $30 if it was something you could buy, but it makes me not want to get it because it's not like I could get it anywhere at any time. Why do companies that do pre-order bonuses hate North America? I don't think that that's true. If anything, we get more pre-orders than like any other country. It's just, yeah. No, I don't think that's true at all. Typically, Pokemon is like number one in Japan and then the US. Pokemon Center gets a free random starter, so yes. But I think that they ran out of them like a while ago, and so they replaced it with something else. I just don't know what it is. Yeah, because like one US one that we get pretty consistently is the Steelbook. And I don't think other places get it. Like, for example, like one of the most banger ones, let me show you this. I've shown it before. I think this was only in the US. No, it wasn't, hold on. This one. So, this is the Sword and Shield double pack. And Places got a Steelbook. I want to know. Places got a Steelbook. But this is the Target exclusive Sword and Shield double pack. To my understanding, this was only available in US Target. And it's genuinely one of the best ones. EU got it too? Oh, I didn't know that. This is probably one of my favorite pre-orders that they have done in recent history. Which I hate to say it, but that game is not very recent. Yeah, for this game pre-orders, Japan had some real bangers, and I have all of them. They had a, what do they call it? It's like a blanket, but it's only for like your lap. Japan had a card that was also in Korea, I believe. They had a little, almost like a makeup bag. Yeah, like a little throw blanket. I have them all over there, I can show you. They had a single, like an acrylic Legends card holder case that can hold one card in it. What else was there? Oh, there's an art book. I think that was everything from Japan. And then, what else? Who had the ball? Is there a steelbook for the game? No, I was just talking about it. No, I don't think so. But I would like to note that there was a steelbook, like they have released them post-game release. For example, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, they released a steelbook, I think a couple weeks after the game came out. I don't know why they did that. But if you went to Best Buy and you bought the game, you would also just get a steelbook, but it was not available on release. They didn't look that crazy, so we really didn't miss out too much, but PLA has a steelbook? No, I don't have that one. Where was that released? Was that Japan? I thought I got everything. I thought I did at least. Europe. Did not. No, I only got the ones that were from the US, or like some of the US ones, and then to my knowledge, all of the Japanese ones. Yep. I didn't know any of the Switch Pokemon games had steelbooks. Yeah, a majority of them did. I just got a shiny Dondozo, and I just got a shiny Mantike. Fair enough. But yeah, I think actually I'm gonna do that later today. Is I need to pre-order the game because I have it digitally, and I may have pre-ordered it on Best Buy. I have to check my account or whatever, but I don't know if I pre-ordered a physical copy of the game. I'll have to see. Hope you guys are doing well today. We are kind of droughting. It's a little crazy. We haven't found anything in like 30 minutes. Usually we're, our yields are a little bit higher than that. I'm not looking hard enough. It's cereal time. I haven't had cereal in so long. I would tear that up. Like imagine like Cinnamon Toast Crunch with oat milk. Oh, that would change my life. That's one of the goats right there. I didn't like Cinnamon Toast Crunch that much when I was younger. Oh, wait, baby. That and like Fruity Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles are so good. You guys have a favorite cereal? In Singapore, you can pre-order ZA and get a Mega Gyarados tag. What do you mean by tag? Actually, I'm gonna do this. Cookie Crisp, I used to have that all the time in elementary school. Yup. Yup. I like a charm, yeah. Okay. Do you think part of ZA was them recognizing they could print money by doing megas? No, because they could do that for any of the games. I think they just wanted to make them. That's all. Let's go here. I've done this outbreak before, and I think I've got a shiny from it. Oh, Reese's Puffs? That commercial convinced me, I'm not gonna lie. Reese's Puffs went triple platinum in my house. Love those. All right, let's see. Small baby, they're running. No. They run so silly. Is that it? Is that all the babies? It is, chat. I believe. Are there 4 on screen? No, that's it. Sad gaming, everybody. Yeah, that's probably one, like, I want to get it, but I want to get one of the flying ones, like the flying Togetic. That one would be so sick, and I don't recall ever getting it, but I might have. Because in all honesty, I think across the entirety of me playing this game, I have found, with this on top of it, like 700 shinies, and so it's impossible, for me at least, to remember every big one that I've got. So I might have already got it, but that's one of the finds for this video, for sure, at some point. Because I don't know what other like flying ones are here, because you have Honchkrow, but I think Honchkrow is replaced with like Staravia here. No, it's replaced with Staraptor, and I don't care for that, to be honest with you. Because I already got one, number 1. But, yeah. What do you guys think of Gen 7 on the Switch 2? I think that game needs a full... I don't think it needs like a Legends. Remake would be neat. It would be. I don't know, we'll have to see. I don't know what they're doing next. I think like the assumption is Gen 10, right? Well, we don't know anything about it, so not much to go off of, but it would be neat. What do we have down here? Nothing. Yeah, I don't know. We'll just have to kind of see. Because I think if they're going to do another Legends game after Z, I know it's like crazy to talk about, but it'll probably be Gen 5. What are you gonna get to like 30,000 cards opening? Because you hitting 28K got me a shiny Suicune. I have no idea. Maybe we open more packs tomorrow. We'll see. Johto found dead in a ditch. Johto has had so many games. Okay, not so many games, but they've had enough. You sound like a shiny noise. That almost got me. Yeah, no, I think Alola needs some more time to get recognized for how great that game is. Arceus Silver came out in 2009, yeah, but it already got a remake. A remake that is regarded so highly, and Sun and Moon is like hated because people just didn't like that they had to have their handheld for like an hour. Because anytime somebody says that they don't like Alola and I ask why, that's the reason, is they just didn't like the first hour of the game.
Here is my info on Gen 10. Gen 10 announcement probably on Pokemon Day, cause 30th anniversary.
Yeah.
ITLL be the starting professor speech, but each line will be delivered by a different professor, ending with a silhouette of the 10th professor.
Okay. Oh, that's it. Okay. I thought there was gonna be a big reveal after that. What tree do you think the next professor is going to be? I'm gonna say oak. No, I'm gonna say spruce. Chewy. Imagine Professor Chewy, and they're like kind of a baddie. That would be so sick. We're cooking. Professor Christmas? And it's a holiday themed game. It's a game that takes place exclusively in the winter. And Santa comes. Wow. I'm buying that game for sure. That sounds great. Now, we know that's not what I meant. I was just saying that, because how many times, when you were younger, you know, never mind, I'm not gonna talk about it. Prediction for the next shiny alpha is Walrein. I mean, I go over it every single time, so I don't doubt that. And I said that somehow over the course of playing this game, I've never got it. Statistically, that's like, I'm over odds for that. Same thing with Snorlax. I've never, can you believe that? Out of the entire Dex Perfection, at no point I never got shiny Snorlax. That's just crazy. That's like the one that I feel like most people have if you've played this game a ton, just because you go in that direction so often. Do you think Gen 10 will be Switch 2 only, or will there be a Switch 1? I guess it depends on the game. And how far out it is. Because odds are, because it's the 30th anniversary, they want people to play a new game. So it will be... I would like to think there is another Pokemon game coming next year, and it's a big one because of the anniversary. So... yeah, that's a good question. I really don't know. I would like to say yes. I think because there are so many Switch consoles that I can't fathom that they would make a Switch 2 exclusive one for a little while. Because Pokemon is a console seller. Which I guess that works in the opposite of the narrative that I'm trying to present, but yeah, I just can't see it. We'll just have to see what the sales are for the upcoming game. Like, right now, chat, if you're buying the game, type 1 for Switch 1 or type 2 for Switch 2. Like, which version are you buying? Because I think a lot of people already have a Switch 2 and they don't really care. But, yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of 2s. That's a lot. I have no berries? How? How? I need to grind. I have 3. Okay. It doesn't really make a huge difference for this one, just because of the fact that I'm already flying around.
No Aquaps? You have no Aquaps?
Walrein. Not shiny. I haven't even been up here in the entirety of this area yet. That's crazy. What do we have? Rocks. Riveting. What do we have down here? Yeah. Yeah, I genuinely, I have no idea, chat, obviously, but I would like to think at least for Gen 10, it will be on Switch 1. And then after that, enough years have passed, enough Christmases. Because that's typically when people get game consoles, right? I'm sure you guys had one that you got on Christmas Day. I didn't because I got it for my birthday. Shellos. Gross. Emily, if you post stuff like that, people will intentionally come in just to do that. I know your intent is good, but it's just gonna make it worse, unfortunately. That's why, like, whenever people are streaming the games, I tell them to not include no spoilers, because people will exclusively spend their day going into chats that say no spoilers and spoil the game. It's real, lame gaming, unfortunately. Oh my. See, we talked about it. Okay, they're just stuck, I guess. I'm gonna spoiler you. I don't know what that means, but I'm excited. Where are you going? Come back. What? Large. Leave me alone, please. Okay, I got it. Get up, get up, get up. That's it. That's it, everybody. Yeah, and like I said, chat, I do this every single game, is I take the hit and I find out the stuff about the games. That way you guys don't, so you can watch the stream and not worry about that anyways, so. All good, not to worry. All right, let's see. What is over here? There's like nothing that's spawned there. All right, cool. Yeah, but like I said, we'll probably know about that stuff within the next few days, unfortunately. So that's your fair warning to mute whatever you need to mute. But yeah. How do I get my girlfriend into Pokemon? She doesn't like it, and I want her to shiny hunt with me. I mean, if she doesn't want to do something, I don't think trying to force her to do it's gonna gonna help. She doesn't want to, you know? That's fine. That's okay, guys. I don't check socials, yeah, like I've already clocked out early. I mean, like, the only thing I can think of, I just wouldn't move with that narrative, you know what I mean? But, like, people like Pokemon Go calm days. But, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't try and force somebody. If they're like, express that they don't like it, I think that's kind of crazy to try and force them into it. John, I always go hunting for spoilers so I can be a good mod. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you for your service. I don't want to listen to this song. It's raining in-game. Okay, there we go. Here. Radio does this part. I appreciate it. Okay. What's over here? Oh, that was the outbreak. Jace. Okay. Hi, John. Hey, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Are there any people who are not getting the game? They're not getting ZA. Like, you don't... I was curious why. I'm getting both versions. I actually had to think about that for a second. Gotcha. Meg, thanks for the 18 months. Thank you. Is it pre-order from a Nintendo Switch 2 with ZA? Oh, like, will it come out the same day? I have no idea. I've not even looked into that. Phillips talked me into it. You were hesitant? I guess to be fair, I was hesitant about this game and ended up loving it, so. There was a red-tailed hawk sitting at the bird feeder. That's such a New Hampshire core moment. Holy. What did you do? You think able to get shiny legendaries as a mystery gift instead of some dumb promo card? Chat, I'm gonna be so honest with you. I don't even want to talk about that stuff anymore. The event sucked. The event sucked. It wasn't great. We spent like 2.5 hours yesterday talking about it. Yeah, it's not good. They'll fix it at some point. At some point it will happen. Alright. Chat, we have found, this is crazy. We are actually in an insane drought. For how many Pokemon we've seen, this is wild. Wild. Will it be included in your dream Pokemon game? I really don't know. Well, I think I'll just go back to what I said before. Like, if they had like an Alola game, a dedicated like new Alola game, and it doesn't have to be Legends. I'm just saying, like, if they just did a different angle of those games. Like the tropical island style Pokemon game. I would very much like that. Yeah. Now the UK have the shiny code, yeah. At some point you will. It'll happen. It will. I'm sure they just have to work out legal stuff. Like a lot of legal stuff to make all of this work after what happened. Yeah. Let's look at it this way. Imagine if it was the same concept of like open world as Scarlet and Violet in Alola, and you can ride to each island. Like on the water, you can ride to each island. I think that'd be so sick. And they have like little tiny islands that are sprinkled in between that just add more to the environment. So you could do the Mantine Surf. You could do that for sure. But imagine if you could just also free roam to each island. I think it would be really cool. Be like Wind Waker, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, as long as, that's like, the big thing though is they have to make it so there's stuff going on the way there, because if there isn't and it's just empty water, like that is realistic, however, very boring gameplay. And people will just fly rather than check out the islands. But if they did turn that, I think out of any map, any region, that's probably the best one that could perform in an open world scenario. It's like soaring, yeah. Soaring was cool. I do think it was a little bit, like, not unnecessary, because you could use it for like a whole bunch of finding like secret areas, and then you have the legendaries and the sky encounters. But in terms of like actually using it to fly, it didn't feel very useful, just because you could, you know, just fly and it's faster just through your menu. Bring back diving, yep. Yep. We hope Gen 10 is based on. I don't think I like yearn for any region. I just assume from the, you know, because every prior game, they sneak in something where we look back later and we're like, oh yeah, that was the hint that they gave us. But it seems like it's gonna be Greece. Because in your starter town, your starter house in Scarlet and Violet, there's a depiction of what looks to be Greece. For example, one of the silliest ones that they have done that I can think of in recent history is if you play BDSP, the flowers in the hometown are scarlet and violet colored. Just a little hint. But I try not to read too hard into that, because I don't know if you guys remember when Detective Pikachu, when Detective Pikachu Returns, is that the sequel? Is that what that game was called? I think it was. When that came out, people were playing it, and there's a part where you go to a museum to do an investigation or something like that. And it was, they went to the museum and they're like, guys, there's so many photos of Lugia and Ho-Oh in the museum. It's gonna be the next game, just wait. It wasn't. It wasn't. They just wanted to make a reference, that's all. And out of all the games for them to leak that, I don't think it would have been that one, you know? That game did not sell very well. I don't even know if there's any public sales records of that game, because most people don't even know that it exists. Number one. Number two, the reviews for it were not, there were not many positive things said about that game. Has anyone played the first one? The first Detective Pikachu on 3DS? I think that, unfortunately, that franchise had a lot of potential, or like, what do you even call that? Just the IP of Detective Pikachu? It had a ton of potential, but so many things went wrong so quickly with that I think that they just need to kind of, because that game, if you haven't seen it, it doesn't look like they had enough time to work on it. Which I know a lot of people said for Pokemon, but if you've seen the footage of the game, anyways, the other thing is that they were going to make a second movie of Detective Pikachu, but then the entire script for the movie got leaked. And so they probably just scrapped it. And that, I believe, happened in the same year. And I don't know how good the script was. I didn't look into it at all, because like, if it ever did come out, I didn't want to be like, oh, I know this before it happens. But, yeah, a shame. They had a third one? Well, I mean, like, those, didn't Detective Pikachu come out the same year as the Sonic movie? I believe it was. A lot of potential, I think, with both of those franchises. I'm not saying that Detective Pikachu can't come back, but the game didn't do it any service. Detective Pikachu 3 should be for adults, and Pikachu should have a nicotine addiction. I'm really sad I read out most of that. Are there any other games, like Pokemon side series games, that should be made into a movie? You think? In your opinion? Mystery Dungeon. Snap? I could see Snap, but it's also like, they had the anime for that. Mystery Dungeon I could see. Pinball is absurd. I can't imagine pinball. Coliseum. Pokemon Arizona. Sponsored by the Iced Tea. Okay. I'm very confused, chat. How did we found nothing. Nothing. I'm gonna say the phrase, chat. We're standing in the odds. Shamu, thanks for the prime. I appreciate it. Any fun finds today? We found 2 shinies. We did find a new one. Like, I never had Floatzel, but yeah. We are compensating for yesterday night. I played for an hour and I found 6 of them. I played Coliseum so many times and never finished it. Well, hey, I mean, you have an opportunity soon to play it. Hopefully soon. Because it will be on NSO probably in February next year. That's my hard read. I think. I don't know what other time, because they don't want to take away from the new games that they're releasing, and it's the 30th anniversary. It'll probably just be out the day of the 30th anniversary. Methinks that's what they're doing. I wonder if doing the outbreaks will make a big difference. That is something we will figure out later as well, but because the regular outbreaks that we did was like the highest yields that we had this entire video. So we will dabble at some point. 30th anniversary will be Gen 5 related. I mean, maybe, yeah, we don't know. Those have the best odds. The regular outbreaks do, yeah. Massive mass outbreaks are like a little bit worse, but in turn, you get to see significantly more Pokemon. Lots of potential. It's just, like I said, this area isn't really good for massive outbreaks. I don't feel like there's a ton that's here. So, I don't know. You think Gen 10 should do multiplayer, like Scarlet and Violet was trying to do, but better? I mean, it's a cool idea, yeah. I think the issue is that I don't really know what they can do. Because, like, let's just make it an open-ended question. If you wanted multiplayer in Scarlet and Violet open world, what would you want to be able to do? Because the game is so single player that I just don't know like what you could do. Because like what you can do right now in Scarlet and Violet is run around and catch Pokemon. Double battles, okay. I didn't think about that. Hide and seek, I mean you can just do that now. You ever think they'll stop making generational games? No. No. Because the only things I can think about them doing co-op for are battles. Let's Go made it multiplayer but not online. Was that really multiplayer, chat? Like you could play, but all they did was battle. They couldn't interact with the world at all. It was all hosted by the first player. That was a huge Octiller, holy. Yeah, I mean like the double battle aspect is cool. Yeah, it was almost like an unplugged controller. Split screen, play with 2 accounts on the Switch. I mean, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, chat. I just don't really see what the benefit of it would be. Really. Not trying to be negative. Like, I'm open to the idea. I think there should be more online features for Pokemon. It's just because the game is so channeled into being a single player experience, it's hard for me to see what else they could do. Because like the Scarlet and Violet portion of the multiplayer that you can do is fine, right? The only thing that sucks about it is that there are less spawns. And I would love for them to fix that in the next game that they do. I don't know if like ZA is gonna be that game to do it, because there is a multiplayer experience on there. What would be cool, like the only thing I can think of that would be like genuinely I'd be interested in doing it, is if they had a full co-op battle frontier type of thing. That would be really, really, really neat. Because you could do that back in the day, like you could do it over Wi-Fi, but I think it was just for the battle tower, right? Because I don't think you could do the factory. There were some co-op ones. I just didn't do it that much aside from the ribbon. Yeah. And they have such a good opportunity to be able to push that kind of stuff because they made Champions. Because Champions is definitely going to expand not only the amount of people who are interested in it, but the amount of people who understand it. Like the competitive scene of Pokemon. If they make a game, like maybe that is what Champions is going to be. Like they'll have those facilities. Who knows? She won't make
Personally,
Pokemon.
my biggest wish list item for Pokemon would be to go further into the non-linearity Scarlet and Violet did.
Yeah.
Like, I want each gym to have separate teams for each badge level, so that the order you tackle them in feels more meaningful than it did in Paldea.
And here's the thing is, I think that it would be great if they did do that. Unfortunately, that's a complaint that I remember like when Heart Gold Soul Silver came out. That was a complaint that people had. Which is crazy, that we haven't got that at some point. Because one of the hardest parts about Heart Gold Soul Silver is the fact that you just had to grind. And it wasn't hard as in difficulty, it was hard as in like that's really tedious. So, yeah. I don't know. Thanks for 300 though. I appreciate it. Voice acting. I think voice acting would be cool. However, there are a lot of characters that are probably not gonna sound the way that you will want them to sound. And I think a lot of people are gonna be put off by that. You know? Hey! Let's go do another battle now! I just, like, how is it in Masters? I really haven't played any Masters, and I know that they have some voices, right? Like when you pull them, they say something, not like when you do the dialogue actions. I guess people who play that the most are the most knowledgeable in that, like if it's a good idea or not. What I will say is that that is probably the thing that is requested the most out of anything. Because like from my understanding, and listen chat, I can definitely be wrong about that, but the main thing that people have been complaining about recently in Pokemon is performance. From the looks of it, the performance is fine, right? I would like to think. Got him! All right, well, that's something. It's not, that took an hour to find what we already just found. So that's not really great, but it's a guy. It's a nice guy. He's got a lot to say. But I would think, unless you guys can think of something else, is there anything that is more in demand than voice acting in Pokemon? Like, what do you want most? Graphics? Yeah. Yeah. Falling Pokemon? Is that shiny number 100? Is it? No, it's number 99. The next shiny is 100. It is. I totally forgot that we were even reaching that. Yeah. I mean, I can get behind that because, like, we've seen the potential of it. You know, we've seen new Pokemon Snap. To this day, new Pokemon Snap is the best looking Pokemon game that they've ever made. I really don't think there's any game that's even close to that. Obviously, like, they had less things that they had to make because the game is smaller, right? It is also a little, like, I wouldn't necessarily want to see it to that extent. I don't know if that sounds backwards, but it would be cool to look kind of close to how those games look. I think that new Pokemon Snap looks a little bit too glossy. It looks a little too Blender, if that makes sense. Like, the lighting is so hard in that game. It just kind of feels, if it looks more realistic, but it doesn't feel natural, if that makes sense. But that'd be cool. It'd be cool to have something at least in that realm graphically. More the background than the Pokemon. Because I think, like, the models for Pokemon now, they don't really need to update those for a pretty long time. Because if you've seen them close up, like, for example, if you've seen, like, Love Disc, for some reason they put an absurd amount of attention into Love Disc. Because it's a, you can now, if you like, open up a picnic and have a Love Disc and you go to look at it, you can see the individual scales on the side of it. They've never had that. They just decided, okay, well, that's what she's gonna look like now. And that's cool, but I don't think that they need to update that. It's more of they need to update the environment of Pokemon. Like Rayquaza got the same thing with the scales. Yeah. Yep, they just gotta do some like rock. They need to update the rocks and junk, you know? But as I've always said, that's not something that I really care about. It's more the gameplay that matters to me more than anything. But, yeah. We'll have to wait and see. That's, like I said, I think that's a February thing. We'll hear about whatever the next game is, presumably Gen 10, in February. Because Scarlet and Violet has been out for 3 years, which is absolutely terrifying to think about. How do you get the Hornet mask? Oh, I think that was just during the release of Hollow Knight. Yep, we have, the Scarlet and Violet era of gaming has lasted a very long time. We're, I mean, think about it this way. Think of how many TCG sets have come out for Scarlet and Violet. Like an absurd amount of them. At least it feels that way. 14 of them. Yep. I'm making chocolate chip cookies. That sounds so good. You ever had chocolate chip cookies with like caramel and toffee and then sea salt on top of them? I had one of those at Worlds. So they had, when I was at Worlds, they had a room where like creators could charge their phone or whatever. And they had catering there at some points during the day. And they had those there. Genuinely, that might have been one of the best cookies I've ever had in my entire life. Is that the cookie you left in your backpack? Yep. Yep. So good. They also had brownies too. Were they free? Yeah, yeah. They were. I would have paid for that one though. I would have. I think the next professor should be Olive. Since olives are a big thing in Greece. I thought you were gonna say something crazy, like they live in an olive garden, like they're like a host, and that's how you first meet them, and they convince you to go on a journey. That'd be kind of hard. That'd be a crazy sponsor. I'm down for that more than anything. It takes place entirely within the restaurant. Kitchen Shinies. There's an octillery in there fighting the employees. Go to Olive Garden to get your code. I think genuinely that's one of the worst collabs they could ever do. Imagine how stressed out those employees would be at a restaurant. That would be horrible. Every table booked. Okay, let's go here. Reset. Are you guys also playing in ZA? If so, what are you up to? You want fresh pepper with your code? Yeah, nobody would be tipping. Bad idea. I'm getting shiny Keldeo and Sword and Shield. That VOD just went up today, which I know is crazy to think about, but it did. Oops. Larvitar and Harkle Silver. There you go. What star are you gonna pick for ZA? I think I'm gonna let you guys. I'm gonna let you guys do it. That's also true. I did not open a pack. I was so not moved by that Floatzel. Let's see. What do we get? Lemon. Blue raspberry. Dwebble. Palpitoad. Venipede. Maractus. Alomomola. Darmanitan. Braviary. Simipour. Audino. Kyurem EX. Wow. That's so okay. Not bad. All right. I'm gonna change. I'm so tired of not being able to see the ground. Collecting eggs in violet. There you go. Very nice. I hate ads. If only there was a free way to not deal with ads, chat. For a whole month, some have been saying. It's a shame that doesn't exist. What I will say, I have mentioned this quite a few times, but you know, some people don't hear it. When ZA comes out, I will have, as long as I can have it up, subs I believe will be 35% off on my channel. I'm allowed to have like a discounted promotion. And so I am going to do it during ZA. Because I've never done it before. Ang, thanks for gifting a sub. I appreciate it. That way, if you do want to watch without any ads, it'll be the cheapest that it'll be all year. It's actually cheaper than it is now, which is kind of wild. Like first time subs get for this month get 35% off, but it's for everybody. It'll be 35. It should be 35, I think. Royal, thank you for the gifting. Was it 6 subs? I appreciate it. 6 gifted. You get a deposit discount when you end stream. Oh yeah, not to worry. Not to worry, I can do that. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Should make it cheaper all the time. Can't. I think I get 70 hours per year to make it a discount. If you got a gift sub, please say thank you. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I think it's around 70. It's different. Like I think affiliates get it, and then partners get more, and then Partner Plus gets more. So I don't really know how many I have. But any excuse to make ads avoidable, I'm down. Okay, where's our number 100? What do you think I'm gonna get? I fear, actually, if anything, Motham. There's no way I get 3 Floatzel in one day. Yeah, it's probably gonna be Remoraid or Motham. And I would much rather have Motham. Magnemite? Well, once we loop around this this area, there is a chance, there's a 10% chance one appears by then. So, you might be onto something. It totally could happen. Alpha Perugly? Okay, we're cooking. Are there any shiny hunts that you want to do with ZA chat? That you yearn to do? Because I mean, there are alphas in the game. We saw that Houndoom. I don't know how much you guys like alphas. Wait, you're right. Mareep has to be in that game because of Ampharos. Oh my god. That's got to be early game. It has to be, right? No way, it's not. You're my alpha. Oh. Pumpkaboo. Colleen, I cannot even fathom the size of that. Wait, that's probably in that game. That's gonna be like the, like Sinistea, because they're different sizes. Like getting a max size alpha Pumpkaboo. I wonder how they make that work. Because there are different sizes for the Pumpkaboo, but like the alpha one is the maximum size that it can be, but do they separate it by category? Like, is there a tiny alpha Pumpkaboo? Probably. It's a different form. Yeah, the sizes do have different stats. I forgot about that too. Huh. Something to think about. I hope there's an autumnal area like X and Y. Oh yeah, for sure. I am sure. What exactly is the intention of aura farming the coastlands? That's a sentence that's never been said in history. So this challenge, chat, is we're doing 100 hours of Scarlet and Violet. Every 5 hours we do a different challenge. This is because this has the most amount of Pokemon in any area. We're finding out how many Pokemon we can get in this one section. And this past hour has not been very fruitful. However, we have found a lot of shinies in this one location. And then after the 5 hours, we do something different. Listen to that Braviary, yeah. The squeals. Wait, that's a good conversation to have. What do you think the ride Pokemon are gonna be? We're just gonna assume that they're a ride Pokemon, because, I mean, we've had them for the past few games. You called it Scarlet and Violet? Ow. Yeah, Go-Goat, sure. I kind of hope not. But, yeah. Wait, I forgot X and Y had ride Pokemon for everything. Because you had Charizard. You could fly on Charizard and you rode to break rocks on Rhyhorn. Ow. Yeah, I guess that's a fair point. Do you think you could ride Zygarde, like the dog? It looks really tiny, but is it like... Is it normal size for a 10-year-old? How old are you in this game? I think you're a little bit older in this game, right? Yeah, I was gonna say like maybe like 15 or something. Huh. Well. I thought you mean ZA? I do. Maybe we take public transit. We could. That's I can't imagine it, but it's definitely could happen. Wait, maybe it's like Red Dead, chat, and we play the rest, like the post game as AZ. Like they make the ultimate weapon again, and then we as our main protagonist disappear and warp and bend through time, and then we had to play as somebody else. There's no tuberculosis. No, that doesn't happen. That's patented by Rockstar. Do you think we get to catch AZ's Floette? Yeah, probably. I think that, but also I think that it's tough, because I think that the Pokemon home reward is gonna be shiny AZ Floette. The issue with Gen 6 is there are so many shiny locks. So many Pokemon that have never been shiny, like Volcanion, Hoopa. Diancie also has never been shiny. And so, like, they have to pick one. But the fact that there's going to be the Mega Dimension DLC, maybe they will add more Pokemon and have another incentive to add to home. It was Japan and Korea only for Diancie? Okay. See, I remember seeing it, like visually seeing it. I just didn't know that it was an event. But that is my guess. Or they could go a completely different route, and they could do it like they did for this game and just give us a brand new Pokemon, like an Amorous. Or maybe you can shiny hunt them in game. Maybe they remove the locks on those Pokemon. It's been enough time. And you can just hunt it. No, but like they could. Sweet. You don't know. You see what I'm saying though? Like what opportunities do they have aside from Pokemon Go to release all of those shinies? It's like the only gen that has that much of an issue that I can think of, at least. Like Gen 5, if they did a Legends game, very clearly it would be Victini, right? Like who else would they give that to? We have Meloetta already. Genesect is frequent enough in Pokemon Go that that's not really a need currently. Gen 7 is pretty much done. I'm sure a lot of those would be obtainable in whatchamacallit, all the remaining ones. Actually, no, those are all it. Those are already done. That was Gen 8. Yeah, that's really it. Remember that Marshadow exists? Wasn't Marshadow a Go Pokemon? There was like an event or something. I don't know. With yeah. Can you get shiny Magearna? Oh yeah, I forgot about Magearna. That's true. How are they gonna do that? Because in theory, well, here's the complicated part with Magearna, chat, is they would have to do 2 different shiny Magearna. And I don't know if you guys have ever seen Pokeball Magearna, which is the reward if you get every single Pokemon in Pokemon Home. But there's a shiny variant of Pokeball Magearna, and it's an Ultra Ball instead. And it is out of all of the unobtainable shinies, that is probably my #1 want. It looks so sick. No, it does have a shiny. It's an Ultra Ball. I'll show you. What's like the actual name of Magearna? Okay, let me show you. So this right here is regular and shiny Magearna. No, I meant like the variant. Like you have Magearna and then you have the Pokeball Magearna. What's the name of the other one? Original form Magearna? Original color? Yeah. So this is Magearna. This is shiny Magearna. Can you believe that we don't have that? We have never received that? How devastating. It's amazing. More luxury? Nah, I think that's an Ultra Ball. that looks pretty Ultra Ball to me. Either way, I fear that one will not see the light of day because they'll need to, like, in theory, make it harder than completing the home one, you know? Because that would be kind of backwards if they gave you the regular one and then the shiny one is harder. All shinies in home. I know I'm like, I shouldn't be the one to say this, but who is going to do that? Yeah, maybe just like a shiny limit. Like, obviously I'm working towards doing that, but I'm talking from a person who doesn't do it as their job. I don't know. Like, who's gonna do it in a reasonable amount of time? This is the wrong chat to ask. I mean, I guess. Yeah, 100 shinies is too easy. Which is a crazy thing to think about. A 1,000 is way too much. Yeah. I think you underestimate the amount of the unemployment rate of some Pokemon players. I mean, I just don't presume that from anybody. I feel like that'd be a little insensitive. Complete the original 151 shiny. I mean, that's definitely feasible. Yeah. We could definitely do something like that. I don't know. What's fair to say from all of this, the general takeaway is there are a lot of shinies that do not exist that should. And I'm down for working in quirky ways to get them. It's just at the rate that they are making new ones. Because I can't fathom that there isn't going to be some new variant like Enamorous, right? I don't know what it would be. In my heart, it would be so sick if it was one of the Tapus. They made like a 5th Tapu. I would love that. Like a fire Tapu. They wouldn't do the birds. They wouldn't do the Swords of Justice because they just did that. They can't do the legendary beasts. Yeah, like oh wait, that's a great point. 3rd Latios. Or a third Lottie. Wait, we've already talked about this before. They fuse together and make Lottie us. Lottie them. Or they're stupid and we call them Lottie da. There's a lot of potential. There's a lot we can do with those chatters. Yep. We'll find out. We'll find out. And also, Emily is currently blocking every term ever. Let it be known that in the offline chat at some point when all of this stuff, because it's an inevitable thing, chat. It's not like a if it happens, when it happens. We'll take care of all that stuff in the offline chat, so you guys don't have to worry about seeing it. Not to worry. It's not happening right now, I want to clarify. It's just proactive measures to block terms that already exist, like the term rogue. And we'll just have to unblock them as the time comes when the game releases, that's all. You excited to shiny hunt? Yeah. I'm excited to see what the methods are. I'm hard reading, it's just outbreaks and then research. If it's the exact same way that it is in this game, I'm going to lose it. Rogue is bad, why? It's a name? Well, you fight rogue Pokemon in the game. That's like the, kind of like in this game where you do the cleaver battles and stuff like that. And it's not the fact that they exist, it's the fact that people are gonna be like, oh, did you know that have you fought the rogue Salandit? I really need to cook better, this is bad. When in the world would you fight rogue Salandit? No, I didn't want to say Brubonnet. That's all. Yeah, Emily, if you can just keep track of all the things you have muted, that would help too. Yeah, so. We're still looking for that 100th Pokemon, chat. This is crazy. We're very due. We're like unbelievably over odds. We're paying the price today. Lumineon, perchance. Rogue Alpha Mega Gigantamax Taylor. Good luck. If only that was Pokemon Champions, where you could have everything in one battle. I can't imagine how absurdly chaotic that game is going to be. If they, because I would assume that they're going to have like specific metas to keep it at least somewhat normal. But there's probably going to be like an open where you can just do anything. Like you can choose one ability. But going into it and being like, oh man, are they going to Dynamax? Are they going to Terra? Are they going to use a Z move, or are they going to Mega Evolve is an absurd thing. Unless they tell you beforehand. Which they probably will, right? I don't know. Let's see. Get good? I don't need to, that's why I shiny hunt. It has good game customization. Well, I think that what they're going to do, I think how they're going to make a ton of money is they're going to do the HoloWare that they do with Unite. That's my hard read. Because you can buy skins in Pokemon Unite, and that's what funds all of their gameplay. Aside, I think they have a battle pass too, if I'm not mistaken. But the HoloWare is really good. It is probably, no, they are. They're like the best costumes in Pokemon. All of them look good. It's so expensive, yeah, for sure. It absolutely is, can't deny that. But yeah, my brief time playing Unite, I do have like a little collection of HoloWare. I think the Pokemon Company gave me one too. I don't really know. Will they allow for 2026 Worlds? That's a good question. Probably not, because like the circuit's already gonna be live by the time Champions drops, right? I think. I haven't been around chat too much. Thoughts on all the shown off new megas for ZA? There's nothing that I haven't liked. I don't think. New when Champions drops? Nope. Emily, let's do the block terms later. We can go over them. Because like Terrastal, I don't think there's any Terrastal edition in the game. And it's just gonna become more annoying if we're blocking a ton of terms this early in advance. But I appreciate it though. But yeah, there wasn't any that I didn't like. There were some that I'm like, oh yeah, I probably won't use that. The ones I am most interested in using are the ones that are the most quirky. Like Victory Bell. Because I think a lot of people are just gonna use the most busted one, which is presumably going to be Halucha. Halucha is gonna be...
So when is the shiny scheduled to show
busted.
up? Did your game shock break?
It did. No shinies anymore, chat. This is very peculiar. I think my game is broken. We found one shiny in the past hour. They just don't want us to hit that big hundo, chat. They just don't want to see us succeed. They don't want to see us grind. Did I hit the shiny limit? Wait a second. They might be right. We'll have to find out. He's washed. At least I do. Just press the L button. We've tried this bit. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. Devastating. Silver, thanks for the 5 months. You caught all the shiny Pokemon in this game. Well. Queen, thanks for the 7 gifted. Wait, and a hype train. Chad, if you gotta give this up, please say thank you. I appreciate it, Queen. Thank you, thank you. Happy September. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, if you get gifted sub, please say thank you to the person who gifts it to you. We do have bonus subs, so if you gift 5 subs, Chad, there's a chance it'll gift up to another 5. As you can see, we have 7. Just got Scarlet and Violet. What do I need to do for the event you were talking about? So if you just got it and you don't have a save file, you have to play to the first Pokemon Center. I know this because I watched Nami do it yesterday. What you then do is you just connect online, and then you can do through the Poke Portal. You don't need a membership for online. You just need to have an internet connection, and then you can just redeem. There are 4 free shinies that have never been shiny before. That's all. It's like within the first, what would you say, hour of the game, chat? There's a part where the tutorial stops and you go to a Pokemon Center, and they tell you about what you can do at a Pokemon Center, and then once you do that, you can then connect online. Does one code give you both Koraidon and Miraidon? Nope, just one. It's dependent on your version. It's the opposite for whatever game you have. So Koraidon gives you Miraidon, Violet would give you Koraidon. Yep.
I have started a living dex because of you. Thanks, I guess. Busting.
I'm not gonna ask that question. Mark, thanks for the 4 months. How do we officially end the reign of scalpers? It will never end, chat, which I know that's not the answer that you want to hear. However, the hype of it will die down. It will. I can't tell you when, because to be totally honest with you, I thought that would have happened about a year ago. It's just that Pokemon is unbelievably popular right now. That's which is a good thing and a bad thing. And that's just that's where we're at right now. Yeah. Because people are still buying, they're still buying the resell for them. I honestly think that the only way to stop it is for something else to become more hype. Because here's the reality. Pokemon will always be popular, and people will always want to buy Pokemon products. And so, like, the only way that like will stop is if Pokemon straight up just falls off, right? But truthfully, it's a cycle, and so something has to become more popular. In reality, the thing that you should want more than anything, chat, is for sneakers to become more popular again. Because the moment that the sneaker hype died down, because there was an era, like, it goes in waves. It's like every 5 years, like sneakers get very like popular. And the people who were in the sneaker market went to Pokemon cards. It is almost a one-to-one connection. All the people, once sneakers stopped being hype and people didn't want to buy like the brand new Dunks or Jordans that came out, everybody went to Pokemon cards. Or One Piece. Or, what's the Disney one? Lorcana. So, yeah. That being said, if you want to buy hype shoes, it's not hard to do it. Lorcana fell off. I really don't even know what it is. Like, I know it's just Disney, right? Like, was the card game good? They printed more and so they fell off. Oh. Well. Yeah. But I think that's really it. It's just it needs to be something else that has a drop period. To be totally honest with you, I was kind of hoping it was Labubu. It was not Labubu. That didn't work. What else do people like that they wait outside of stores for? Let's hype up food. You want it to be hard to get food. Brother, it's already hard. Have you seen the prices? You want to starve? More than getting games? Let's be honest with ourselves. That's crazy talk. That's a little bit of some crazy talk we're saying now. We're speaking to speak. Want peanut butter and jelly to be a fancy meal? There are some nights where that feels like a fancy meal. You know? Like I did that, I made that, right? It's not like the quality of it, it's not like the monetary aspect of it, it's like, man, I made that. One piece of advice I can give to you as an adult, chat, is if you have a bad day, you can honestly walk out with a good day by making chocolate chip cookies. It's not even a bit. Like if you have a terrible day, you're like, man, I didn't do anything. Like I'm really like depressed and I laid in bed all day and I bed rot and I scrolled TikTok. If you go make some cookies, it can just be the ones that come in the little roll that you get and you make them, you're like, I did something and I was really good at it. It does numbers. And we're in the season. We're getting there at least for the, you know those little ones? They come on the sheet and they have a, who makes them? With the pumpkins on them. With a Christmas tree, or I think they do like Easter eggs or something like that too. Pillsbury, yeah. Those are pretty good. Cleaning your room helps too. Yeah, but for people who are depressed, it's way easier to bake cookies and ignore that. But you are correct. But I also know the demographic of the people that I'm talking to. That's a tall order. That's a tall order. Because here's the thing is if you clean your room is clean and that's your reward, but what's a cooler reward? Eating cookies. Just being honest. And they're yummy. But you should clean your room. And you know what? I should practice what I preach and clean my room as well. Muffins, yeah, muffins are, they're okay. I'm not like a huge muffin enjoyer. Because I only like the top. We'll leave that at that. But yeah, yes, sir! Okay. They honestly, it shocks me that they don't sell just the tops of muffins. You would think that they would sell more. Like they would sell, they do a Panera. Yeah, but how much is that? $46 for one muffin top? It's a recipe you can make? What? Let me ask you this. Why don't they just have a way to make them, like, why don't they just change the pan? Panera prices are diabolical. Let me put you on game. This is game to me, by the way. I don't know if everybody knows this. You guys ever been to Cava? I'm actually disgusted with all of you that nobody here for years has mentioned how goated Cava is. There is never, after eating there, I ate there one time, chat. Never again will I go to Chipotle. It is so, in every way, unbelievably better. Like, I'm not even gassing up for fun. It is, if you have not ate at Kava and you want to go out, it's one of those places where you go to basically get like rice bowls or salad bowls. But you can get like hummus and tzatziki, and they have like I don't know if they still make them, but they had pita. They make homemade pita chips with like their seasoning on it. Yeah, it's Mediterranean food. Oh, I love pita chips. It's so good. Tzatziki? Yeah. It's good. Pita! I was waiting for a Kiever. I held it in. Man. The closest cabin to me is 7 hours away. Okay, I don't think it's worth the distance, but maybe if it was like, yeah, how far do you guys drive? Like, if you really want to go get some food, what is your max? Genuinely, mine is maybe 30 minutes, and that's if I'm like, I need it, you know? But like 20? 20's cool. 15, great. I like Moe's over Chipotle. Moe's is fine. It's honestly, it kind of is the same to me. What's the longest you travel to hang out with a friend? Well, okay, here's the thing is, that doesn't really matter. No, I wasn't pausing because I don't have friends, chat. Let's not be presumptuous here. It's just like if I haven't seen a friend in a while, I would fly to see him. So I don't think distance matters, but like time. I have no idea. If I'm in a car driving, I think my absolute maximum is like 3 hours. And it better be like banger plans if I'm going 3 hours. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like I live in Atlanta, so it's a lot of the stuff is readily accessible if I want to go there. You know, like go downtown. So I'm fortunate that I don't have to drive super far to go do those things. I thought 3 hours was just a commute to work. In some places, for sure. Absolutely. You're right about that. Yeah, I would say that. But also, you could combine those two ideas. Like, you can go grab somebody, meet up with them, and go get food, and then the duration is a little bit longer. Because at least you got company, right? There's levels to it. That being said, I'm now very hungry after having that conversation. What do I eat? Would you say that streaming is hard? Thank you. Finally, somebody says it. See, here's the thing, is like the hardest part is just, sorry, I don't want to get emotional. Sometimes I forget the buttons. Like, you've seen it. Like, sometimes I'm playing Scarlet and Violet, I'm like, okay guys, let's go play Legends. And then I press, like, I want to open up my menu. Boom. Let me open up my menu, guys. Oh, wait, that's right. No, that's the ride feature. That's not Scarlet and Violet. And then I'm embarrassing myself, and you guys start laughing at me. And then it's an emotionally taxing experience, and I have to ask for primes all day. I have to ask for subs. I'm doing my own begathon. Which, by the way, you can. If you'd like. Who is he talking to? Brother, you. You think I'm talking to myself here? I think, no, I don't think streaming is hard. However, there are aspects of it that people do not understand that are difficult, but not in the ways that you think it would be difficult. It's not the amount of work that's difficult. But like, for example, I can't talk about like anything from my personal life. Oh, right, I'm out of berries. Like any conversation that I have with you guys, I have to censor and leave out specific details. Because it's just like personal anecdotes or things that could that would be doxing, you know? And generally speaking, you guys don't have to do that. And that's like a hard thing. Especially, chat, the fear of having somebody who doesn't stream on your stream, I cannot express how horrifying that is. I don't present it. But somebody who doesn't know that they're like, oh man, yeah, I can't talk about, you know, like the county we live in. That is a little bit scary. You just don't know. They're like, oh, I wasn't supposed to say that, was I? But generally speaking, no, it's not hard, chat. I'm very fortunate. I try to showcase that, at least. But your cats don't stream and they go on stream. They don't know where they are. I guarantee you one of the babies is currently staring at a wall. I could go out into my living room where I know that they are, and one of them has to be staring at a wall. They don't know anything. You know what's a terrifying thing, chat, to think about? Your pets don't know your name. Have you ever told your pets what your name is? Right? They don't know your name. You've ever been like, oh, hey, my name is Mitzi. Why was that I don't know a single human. Was they an Animal Crossing character? Mitzi. M-I-T-Z-Y, Mitzi. Don't know one. That is an Animal Crossing character, see? More to my point. Like, my cats don't even know their names, chat. How can I expect them to know mine? Like, I'm like, baby. And he wags his tail. And that's it. That's all they know. Like, just to show you that how little they know as creatures, chat. Or like how active their brains are. When I go to bed, I lay down in my bed, and baby comes and either lays on me. If I'm on my back, he will lay on my stomach and stare, and his nose is like right here to my face. Right? And if he's not there, like no social awareness, right? And if not, I have a headboard. Not trying to brag. I have a headboard on my bed. And he will lay next to me, next to my side, but he will be facing towards the headboard. And his face, I am not even joking, chat, he will just directly stare into the wood. like this much of a distance between his nose and the headboard. Meanwhile, the TV's on, I'm there, I'm present, and I'm giving him attention, rubbing his back, whatever it may be. And he is just heavy breathing, staring into this wall. He just appreciates good craftsmanship. Well, that's not where to look, because my bed is not that good quality. Kevin the Cube just took over Loot Lake. Should we look into that, or?
Some cats recognize names. My cats will come will called. But Gracie will only come if I call her in a sing-song white voice, and
Yeah.
Ryan will only come over if I call him Stinky in a funny voice.
Yeah, because I talked to mine and I'm like, baby. Baby.
Him back.
Everybody start clapping. This is huge news. Let's go over here. Eric, thanks for the 4 months. I want to get shiny Charizard and Pokemon Sword. Any tips? Breed Charmander and lock in. 2-step program. I saw a video where a guy showed how to make a come here cat call. Wait, are you talking about? Meh, eh. It doesn't work on mine. I tried. I know what you're talking about. Meh, eh. They don't speak any languages. That's what I found out. I thought for a second that they were bilingual. I thought that they spoke cat and they spoke me, which is barely a language, if we're being honest. But they don't speak either. They just speak in inflection. Because if I was like, baby, he knows. He knows that that's baby. But if I was like, frostbite, like he would still be happy because I said it in that sing-songy tone. Tax season, he's still happy. Have you seen people buying concrete slabs for their cats? I kind of want to do that. You just have to leave it out to get warm, and then they just lay on it. Any tips on getting shiny Wingull and Oris? Keep looking. What are we doing for our birthday? Do we have the same birthday? I don't know. Chad, I've reached the age. I don't know if this is like pessimistic. I don't care. Like, wait, what is there to say now? You know? I'm just gonna go live and farm subs like I do every year. There's not much else. Do you think you're amongst the first people to get some shiny? They almost said among us, everybody. I'm sure after the 60th it gets boring. I just ordered McDonald's. I don't know what bro's saying. No, I wasn't gonna say you, Radio. I would never do that. Ever. John, how are the meteors that killed the dinosaurs? You don't know? Bro didn't pass 3rd grade. We all know that. Bro's never been to a museum? Is that what I'm hearing? Crazy. speaking of, there is a Pokemon museum that's happening next year, and I will be going to it. Not when it opens, but like, because I know that's gonna be a disaster. Just wait for that drama when it happens. But I think, it's in Chicago.
Hello John, it's been 10 months, and you've never been bolder.
I'm ending stream. I don't know when it is, but I'll probably go like a couple weeks or like a month after. Am I going to the London one? Probably, I don't know, not. I don't think so. I don't think so, but. Yeah. Because my hard read, chat, is that experience is going to be the same incident that happened at the... where was the place where they did the collaboration, the Pokemon Art Museum? Where was that again? Whoa. Alpha Basculin. Crazy. The Louvre, right. That, the same thing is probably gonna happen there. Hard read. Not to be gloom and doom, chat, but genuinely, that whole event is probably the, in Pokemon history, like recent Pokemon history, that's probably one of the worst things to happen to like the representation of the franchise. Like the scalping just in general for Pokemon cards is bad, but that one was just like straight up just disrespectful, people. And I really hope that that doesn't happen again. I feel so bad for those poor employees who like don't have any understanding of Pokemon, and they're getting like shoved out of the way for people who want cards and stuff like that. Totally lost the plot on that one. Yeah, shame. But yeah, I hope that that doesn't, you know, that doesn't happen. But they're going to be giving out stuff at the Chicago one. Oh! What is it? What is it? I heard it. Is it Remoraid? Oh, Finneon! Wait! Any Finneon enjoyers? That's not a bad one. I don't think I have ever got this shiny before. That's the big hundo, baby. 100 shinies. Okay. We still have time. We got 30 minutes left in this section, so we can find more. Probably not at this rate, but it could happen. Name her Mitzi. I'm gonna name her Living in the Box Forever in Time. We name it Lumidion. That's not very nice. I should feel very bad about that. Just, oh, you know what? We're gonna do this. Get up. Get up. You guys ever seen that clip? It's Meek Mill at a WWE event. I think John Cena fell down. And he's in the,
Did you see
he's
the
got front row
tweet that
tickets.
called out scalpers?
Get up! Get up! If you want to meet people full of passion, it was Roman Reigns. Yeah. If you want to meet people with passion, go to a WWE event, chat. I went there. I had a blast. I didn't know a single thing that was going on. Not a single thing. But everybody there is so happy to be there. So passionate. You see the GameStop tweet that called out the scalpers? I heard about that. I don't think that they're ones to speak. I'll leave it at that. Thanks to 300 though. Have you ever had any Publix cakes? I've shown off my cake at a Publix once, but aside from that, no. Don't they have the 7-Up cake? Didn't they invent that? The old 7-Up cake. Never had that. Or like, you guys ever had that? Type one if you've ever had like a 7-Up cake or like a Sprite cake. They basically make the ingredients of a cake, but they put like a lemon soda into it, and apparently it makes it really, really, really good. I think it's a southern thing. Booby. I've never had one though. You know. How is it you? Riddle me this, okay? Let's say you make a lemon cake. What about that would be gross? It's lemon flavored. They're nice to eat for breakfast. You know what's the goated breakfast cake that you can make? Monkey bread. Monkey? I don't know who invented that. I remember in my childhood, my mom would make monkey bread for breakfast. It's not a very, like, you know, nutritious one, but man, is it good. It's really good. It's really good. Annex. I ain't eating no monkey bread. There's no monkey in the bread, nor did they make it. If we were to build a monument for you, everybody sit down. This is gonna be a crazy comment. If we were to build a monument for you, not a statue, but a monument, what would you want to be the figure of symbol on there, like a Pokeball or a nose pass? Can I give you guys like a visual as to how I would want to look on my monument? Like, I'm thinking something like this. You know, like, imagine I'm the monument, right? Hold on, well, you can't see it in full, Imagine I was like this. That would be cool, right? That'd be good. I was going for like a, oh, we can't take him anywhere type of thing, you know? Or maybe, if I had like a thing, like a little, like Pokeball or something, I can't do that because then they take it down. What about if I, honestly, like what if it was like a nice sushi roll? I'm at least 3% sushi every day. I consume so much. There has to be a percentage of me every day that is sushi. Hot marg pizza in one hand. Okay, I'm listening. John, open up a pack. Whatever happened to please? Whatever happened to asking nicely? Why does Twitch never tell me you're live? I don't know, Jake. Let me see. Oh, hey, you've been following since January. I don't know. Maybe they hate you. Please, okay, guys, relax, settle down. Did you hit the ding-a-ling? I have a couple times and it hurt. Fire energy, everybody. Basic energy, timer, Gotta get the timer. Elgium. Emolga. Clink. Compitoad. Cryogonal. Behem. Professor's Research. Real woman, everybody. Timber. Seismitoad. Clang clang. Wow, we have taken a fat L this entire box. I'm glad it's not mine. Freaktober is 3 days away. What are you doing? Hey, so I don't think she's a real woman. All women are real women. Let's do better, chat. Come on now. This is what we're here for. Shout out to women, by the way. Okay, what's over here? I feel like this one's not even worth going to. What are you dressing up as for Halloween? That's a great question that you would think I would know that by now. I should probably figure that out. What should I be, chat? What should I be? I'm gonna be a granny for Halloween. Like you're gonna dress up as one, or your child is giving birth. Both could happen realistically, but. I don't know. Wait, chat. Here's a hypothetical. What if I were to do a costume with somebody else? What would I do? Is John a drag queen? No. Not yet, at least. I don't know. LOL, you don't have any friends. David. Come on now, that wasn't nice. Are we projecting, David? Come on. Why are you taking it out on me? Katniss and PETA. Holy crap, Lois. I'm in the Hunger Games.
Not that type of Hunger Games, Peter.
Isn't it a little sad I can do Lois better than I can do Peter? How is it sad? Well, I feel like I feel like my voice is deep enough to do Peter. Sam, thanks for the prime. Thanks. 5 minutes of role-playing Lois. I can't believe I read that sentence out. Do you guys have anything else you want to say? No? That's like normal? Lois for Halloween. That would be so bad. Oh my goodness, Gravy, that would be so bad. Imagine. I can be your Peter. Yes, you could. You should be another PokeTuber for Halloween. I don't even want to be one. What's over here? Okay. Riolu. You know, I'm gonna catch these just because of the fact that I have to get berries. Who knows? There could be a nice find in here. If you can't handle me at my lowest, you don't deserve me at my Peter. Don't that, what did that even mean? Wouldn't it be like, even at my lowest, I'm a family guy? No? What? That was terrible. And you didn't even contribute anything except hatred. And what does that say about you? That's it. Mods, time that guy out for 13 seconds. I want him to think about that. Oh. Oh. You should be me for Halloween. What do you do? What's your best hot take? We don't need the moon. There's no need for it. I'm a shiny hunter. Yuck. Am I right, chat? That's crazy. Well, we talked about it yesterday, so I don't want to go into it again, but like, when the sun goes down, it's nighttime, right? Why do we need an indicator that it's nighttime? You know what else is an indicator of nighttime? When there's no sun. Or like a clock, yeah. Like, how has that not been patched yet? The moon gives light? No. No, the moon gives actually no light. The moon steals the concept of light. See, Leo, I'm talking. The moon steals the concept of light from the sun. The moon does absolutely nothing except just steal our gravity. We don't need it. Wait, that's a shiny Celio. What about the tides? I don't know. We'll just go surfing more or something. You guys don't like vacations? They'll make another Surf's Up movie. I don't know. That would mean no Lunatone. I know we're not saying that Lunatone is cooler than Soul Rock. I know we're not saying that. It is? Let's go shiny for shiny right now.
Oh!
Let's go shiny for shiny right now, chat. Which is the better of the two? You can't evolve Eevee into Umbreon, and you couldn't do it in Fire Red Leaf Green, but somehow we made it through. Mr. John's pack time? Oh my goodness, I forgot we even got it. So far, we are 0 for 4. Mmm. Yummy looking energy. Darumaka. Okay. That's a little. Rufflet. Golurk. Scolipede. Simipour. Wait a second, there's something there. Everybody sit. Venipede. Fungus. Alright, man. Whatever. Where are my yields? You having a good time today, chat? You having a great day? Also, do you like my pickle on my head? Head pickle. Does resetting reset the shiny odds? It changes all the spawns. But yes, it also does re-roll for another shiny. Yep. What I will say is over the course of this entire challenge, at least one section had to be kind of less than exciting. I just didn't think it was gonna be this one, to be totally honest with you, because we have 15 minutes left. I don't know how many total shinies we've had, so maybe I'm just being negative, but it seems oddly low for this one location. Let's see. Trying to complete the decks, like perfect it. And you don't like the evolutions? Well, I can't blame you there. They're not good. Any recommendation for a BDSP shiny Piplup? Grab a book and some movies. You're gonna be there for a while. That's it. It's faster on the Switch too. Is there an end goal with this shiny hunting? I would like to fill out as much of the Pokedex with shiny entries as I possibly can. And we've done a pretty good job at that, for the most part. But it's more of just to like enjoy a Legends game before we play another one. Not everything has to have like a insane purpose. You know, like obviously this will be a video at some point. But that's it. What does your shiny hunt setup look like for DS and 3DS games? I just have 2 of them in front of me, that's all. How many shiny alphas have you found during this challenge? I have 6. 6-ish. A GameStop is selling used Omega Ruby for $60. Do you think that's outrageous? Yes. Yeah, absolutely, yes. Because I know it doesn't come in the box. And typically, it's like, I want to say it's about 45 in box. Full transparency, chat, I wouldn't buy any retro, I hate to say it, but they are, any retro games from GameStop. It's not worth it. Truly. Your best bet is to buy them on eBay, look at sold listings, and then pick it from there. What's the last thing you found? We just found a Celio, like 5 minutes ago. R.I.P. John, he will be missed. What happened to me? I didn't know that there was lore that I passed on. Yeah, but you know, I don't really know how to word this because like, it's difficult, but typically, chat, if you want the cheapest way to buy games, it's not through buying it at a game shop. I am always down to support local businesses, and I have recently with like video games and stuff like that. But if you want like the cheapest way to get any video game, you buy it just directly off of eBay. Because local game shops are just going to be more because they have to profit because that's where they bought them from, typically. Unless they take trade-ins and stuff like that. So, yeah. But at the same time, you're also paying for convenience. If you want the game right there, right now, you're kind of paying to get it faster than you normally do. You pay in advance in a way, right? Because if you get it from eBay, you have to wait like 5 to 7 days for it to show up, right? Or a convention. Okay, conventions are a totally different thing. My piece of advice, chat, is if you go to a convention that sells used video games, do not buy a single one for what it's marked as. Never. Immediately barter with them. The prices of every single event that I've ever gone to have been outrageous. And if I see a price tag anywhere, I will not pay the price tag. I will ask them, I will offer them a different price. And there's never been a point where they've turned me away. They've offered me a counter offer. But they intentionally mark up the prices because people will not, like the average general gaming enjoyer, will not contest the price, ever. And so they manipulate the prices to be absurdly high, and you get excited because you see something that's nostalgic or rare, and it's in front of you and tangible. Because you can look at an eBay listing for like, I don't know, Pokemon Black 2 in box, and you can see that somebody's selling it for $300, and you're like, I would never pay that price. I see a bunch of other listings where they're selling it for 200 bucks. But then it's in front of you, and you're holding it in your hand, and they're like, yeah, it's $300. A lot of people give in. I don't contest, I just don't buy. I mean, like, I'll offer them what I would pay for it, and if they don't want to take it, then I'm just like, all right, I'm good. Thanks. True, yeah, you can use cash as well. Yep. It's true. That's a great point. All right, chat, we have basically one more run through the coastlands until we're done. I see a lot of people are asking me questions on the price of specific games. I don't know it that well, chat. What I do know is the best way, this applies to quite literally any video game that you ever want to buy. Go to eBay listings and look at sold listings. Don't look at what people are selling them for, look at what they have actually legitimately sold. And then just average out the past like 5 or so that you see. And take it from there. That's all you can really do. What's your ZA starter? I'm gonna let you guys pick unless it is Tepig. Then we're not picking that one. Sorry. Jotaro enjoyers, rise up. Like, it's a great shiny, and I'll hunt it. I have a suggestion for the starter. Go on. I'm down to disappoint. I mean, I think I know what I want. But it's up to you, chat. It has really no bearing on my gameplay. Some of you want to live vicariously, right? I get that. I like Chikorita. I like Totodile. I like one of them way more than the other, but... Heart Gold is best game ever. Type 1 if that changed your life. I'm typing 1 right now. All right, let's see if we can get one more guy. And we'll check how many total we have. I don't want to know, but I am curious how many we have. Because we did get, like, I got a lot yesterday, which really bumped up the numbers. But I still think we're under, like, 15. Can you go back to the shipwrecks? I think they're inaccurate for the time and place. Unfortunately, this is the final run that we're doing, so no, we can't. But maybe another 100 hours of ZA where I fly through the Cobalt Coastlands, we can see it again. John, have you ever gotten a shiny woman? What an unbelievably odd question to ask. Yes, the final run ever through the Cobalt Coastlands. We will never touch this video game ever again. Ever. ZA will be the new standard. 7s in chat, that's it. Yeah. You think you're gonna get the same amount of enjoyment out of that game as you did with this one? I can always hope, right? I'm never definite about a game, obviously, like if I haven't played it, but yeah. What I will say is if you can perfect your decks from the way that it looks like they presented it, because, you know, one thing that I hate that I didn't do when I got to play the game, chat, is I didn't check the Pokedex. I had so much time to do it. So many opportunities to do it, and I didn't do it. I have seen the Pokedex in terms of like what it looks like, because there was somebody else who played the demo and they shared a screenshot of what the Pokedex looked like, but not individual entries. But if they do have that again, and you can complete it and increase like your shiny rate and stuff like that, I'm gonna get definitely a ton of time out of doing that. But yeah. Zoa, thanks for the Prime. I appreciate it. Thank you. Not sure about the environment being only a city. We'll have to wait and see. Who knows? Gotta play it. Also, another crazy thing, we didn't get a single distortion. We got all of those during that first, like yesterday, and then that's it. Kind of wild. Kind of crazy. I've now reached the point, though, it's kind of goofy to say, but it happens every new game cycle. Like, I'm at the point where I'm like, man, all I want to do is play ZA. I'm so excited to just, like, try something new. I think part of that is because I already got a taste of it, you know? I already got to click around. Is it catching like it is in Arceus? That's the only thing I didn't do. Yeah. Didn't get to. That's okay. I will eventually, that's for sure. Oh, a buzzer beater. There it is. Look at that little guy. Shiny Skorupi. I think that's the last one we're gonna get. But it's cute. It is a cute one. All right. Let's see what happens next. Where's Arlie? Somebody let her know. Because by the time we get to where the Gyarados is around the corner, that's kinda it. That's all the finds. I will not be evolving that. Drapion shiny makes me sad. How many shinies is it now in this section? We are a minute away from finding it out. I don't want to know what it is if you do know the number. Because I want to see how it is in comparison to the Meyerlands. It's at least one. My hard read is after that one, I think it's... I think my perspective is skewed because I didn't know the number, but I think this is like... It's like 15 or 16. We have found a lot of them now that I'm thinking back. Because keep in mind, the last night I streamed for, or recorded for an hour and I found 6. So, yeah. Here. Oh. All right, chat. That's 40 hours. 40 hours up, 40 hours down. I'm doing a little extra peek in case the Alpha Gyarados is shiny, and then we're out of here. Okay, no shiny. So, what we're going to do, let's just check. Got that. Goodbye to the coastlands. Currently, well, just for reference, the record in 1 day is 17, so we're not going to use that as the benchmark. However, which section was the Mirelands? Mirelands was 20 hours. It was hours 15 to 20. And in that time frame, we found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 shinies. That's a tall order to beat. And I don't think we did that necessarily here. But let's see. How many did we get, chat? Starting with the Staravia we got 1, 2. Actually, you know what? Let's look in the menu. Let us see. Where do we start? There's a Staravia. We got the Unknown W. Oh, here it is. This was the last thing we got from that section, from the previous section. So we have, where is it? We have Staravia. We have Chatot. So 2. Remoraid was 3. 4. Prinplup is 5. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Prinplup is, 5. Remoraid is 6. Mantine is 7. Starly is 8. Shiny Gyarados is 9. Floatzel is 10. I had a shiny Finneon. What happened to that? Wait. Oh, this is 11. Remoraid's 11. 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, that's not that bad. I thought it was worse. I thought that was worse. We found 15 in one section. That's not bad at all, chat. Which brings us to 102 shinies so far for this video, and we are 2/5 of the way through, which is not bad. Not bad at all. I would have thought it would have been more, to be totally honest with you. We did get really unlucky today, in the grand scheme of things. Because in the final 3 hours, we only found 6. That's not very good. But we did find them. So, the next section that we have planned for this video, though, is... It is actually a collaborative effort, chat. And that is something that I am going to do tomorrow. I have it scheduled with another gamer that we're going to take on. So that is everything that I planned on doing today. I know it's a short stream, but that's all we had. We didn't get a Togepi. No, but I mean, there's more opportunity. There's plenty more opportunity. And so yeah, we are gonna take that on tomorrow. But, and hopefully you guys can join along too. There's nothing wrong with that. But I think that's gonna do it for today. And I'll be live tomorrow. I don't know exactly what time because I had to figure it out. I'm gonna figure that out now. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for me today. Let me we can raid Blue, Mr. Blue Vector Gaming. He's also playing. But yeah, it was a good stream today, chat. We hung out, had a good time. Thank you guys so much for the subs. That was absolutely absurd. I'm sure we'll open more packs tomorrow, but I will see you guys on tomorrow's stream. Okay, goodbye. See ya. See you later. Goodbye now. All right, have a good one. Yep.